For those who don't know, Enlisted is about to deploy their next major update, the quote-unquote Guerrilla update. And although the update hasn't arrived yet from what we have right now, there are a lot of things wrong with the next update, and this is before the update ever comes. And not in the sense that the update is bad, but in the sense that why is Enlisted doing this now? Yes, you heard me, now. That said, in this video, we're going to be talking about what they are doing wrong and how they should, let's just say, help, and how they can make Enlisted actually better. And they need to do it quick, because new players are coming in, and they need to advertise the game more. That said, this video has been made possible for the friends at Discord. If you haven't liked, subscribe, or joined the Discord, I highly suggest that you do. But that said, let's get started. For those who don't know, and to recap what Enlisted has done, Enlisted has given us a lot of things. For example, they have buffed the guerrillas from 4-man to 5-man squads, and they are giving us new anti-tank guns, to be exact. And this is what they are giving us. For the USSR out tiers 1 to 3, they're giving us the 45mm 53K. For the USA, they're giving us the 57mm M1. And for Germany, they have the 50mm PaK 38. And for Japan, the 47 Type 1. Now, for those who don't know, these are already in game, so there's nothing special about that. For the USA and the USSR, which also includes the United Kingdom, they're giving us the 17-pounder, which is a 76mm gun. And for Japan and Germany, I kid you not, they're giving us the 75mm PaK 40. Yes, you heard that correct. The USSR will be using the 17-pounder, which is a British gun, and the Japanese are going to be using a German gun that they never really had a chance to use. For those who can't see the issue right now, besides the Guerrilla update, which essentially, if you ask me, it is just removing some parts of the gray zone for the guerrilla warfare, and essentially for the new anti-tank guns, it is just a repurpose of what they already have, with the addition of the 76mm 17-pounder, which, let's be honest, is already in the game file, so they're not really adding something into the game. As a matter of fact, if you were to be really honest, that gun has been in the game files for a long time. And they just decided to put this in right now, which is, let's just say, is pretty sad. If you cannot see the problem, let me explain to you more thoroughly. The enlisted idea of updates is that there is going to be nothing major. For example, they're giving us the partisans, or quote-unquote guerrillas, but there is nothing really special about them with the exception of going behind enemy lines, which I will make a video about once they come out, and putting TNT charges on tanks and running away, and boom, which is essentially how you kind of use them, but I digress. The major update is the new Enlisted anti-tank guns, which, let's be honest, is a repurpose of what they already have, and that is exactly what Enlisted is doing these days, repurposing entire anti-tank weapons, or should I say, new weapons. For you see, the Japanese got the FN Browning, and the Americans got a similar weapon to the shotguns. And essentially, this USSR and Germany got the exact same weapon for their guerrilla squads. Nothing special. And essentially the new weapons are essentially weapons that were before the merge, so Enlisted is pretty much doing nothing new. Nothing. What is Enlisted doing? They're pretty much doing nothing new. They're repackaging and rebandaging stuff that they already released to us or are in the dev files, which come as no surprise. And essentially they're just doing that. Now I understand if it was in the dev files, but if it was in the dev files and it's been this long since they released it, which, let's be honest, this thing was out, the 76mm 17-pounder for the USSR and the USA, which, let's be honest, is a British gun, and I will be damned if the United States and the USSR don't have their equivalent, so that'll be very interesting. This was in the game files ever since the mod creator was out, and that was a long time. To be exact, that was 2 years ago, and in 2 years, they have failed to give us the 17-pounder. And now, I don't know about you, but my personal idea, or what left of a brain I have, is that the 17-pounder doesn't take that long to implement, even with the quote-unquote upgrades, downgrades, and testings. So that is my issue. What has Enlisted been doing there? I don't know. Have they really been doing something? I don't know. Honestly, today I'm actually really passionate about the game because the update, quote-unquote, is either going to be coming in tomorrow or when I mean tomorrow, I mean Tuesday, and or Thursday. And if today isn't Tuesday or Thursday, then that's that. That said, that is all it for this video. If you haven't, subscribe or join Discord, and I'll see you in the next one.